Welcome to the NCRA Volunteer Leadership presentation. In this session, we will introduce you to the role and responsibilities of the NCRA Education Director. As a direct report to the NCRA President and peers on the board, the Education Board Director must attend all board meetings, those in-person meetings and via conference calls. They must adhere to the NCRA bylaws and the policies and procedures required of this board role. The Education Director is required to review the Education Director's Policies and Procedures document on an annual basis and may recommend changes when necessary. As with other board members, the Education Director participates in all board actions on behalf of the NCRA membership. They may recommend changes to the NCRA bylaws and are required to submit the requisite reports to the board on a quarterly or annual basis. The Education Director shall monitor and assist in activities of NCRA tied to all educational matters as outlined in the Strategic Management Plan, and act as a membership contact for information on those activities. The Education Director is the primary board liaison to all educational activities that are held and or sponsored by NCRA. The Education Director accomplishes this by serving as the board representative to the Education Committee and acting as the liaison to the Continuing Education Committee, the Continuing Education Program Recognition Committee, Educational Development and Delivery Committee, and the Alternative Methods Committee. In addition to writing and submitting regular reports on the status of NCRA educational activities, the Education Director is required to write a minimum of one article for the Connection each year. All board directors are responsible for contributing information on the accomplishments of their areas of responsibility to the NCRA annual report. In order to serve on the NCRA board as an education director, an NCRA member must be in good standing for at least 1 year and have an interest in matters of education for the cancer registry profession. Ideal candidates will have demonstrated experience in the area of education, either in a professional or voluntary capacity, that is, through committee work with NCRA or a state association, or as a trainer or educator. As with the requirements for other board positions, nominees for the role of Education Director should have good communication and public speaking skills and experience working within the leadership and or the administration of a professional volunteer organization. Candidates for the board positions must submit the candidate profile summary form and a philosophy statement. Volunteer hours for the position of Education Director may vary according to the number of tasks and activities assigned to the director. All volunteer time is tracked and must be reported. On average, the Education Director may spend 10 to 15 hours per quarter on NCRA-related events. This concludes this presentation. If you have any questions about the roles and responsibilities of the NCRA Board's Education Director, please contact NCRA through the information on the screen. And thank you.